Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's Pickacard reading is How Can I Help This Connection? And we have 4 piles. Pile 1, Pile 2, Pile 3, and Pile 4. To all my new subscribers, thank you for joining my channel. And let's get started with pile 1. So if you chose this beautiful amethyst, this reading's for you, pile 1. And we'll start with the tarot. And we're asking, how can you help this connection? Pile 1, viewers. How can you help your connection with the person you're asking about? Okay, make sure we can see that. The Empress, beautiful depiction. The art in this card is stunning. The Empress is here to remind you that you are supported through whatever stages in your creativity, whether that be an idea or a project. You're supported and reminded that things take time. There are stages included in proper fruition. There's a process to abundance, and keep being your fabulous self, basically. This is clarified by the Tower, another major arcana. So remain in your power, remain grounded, nurture those around you, even when circumstances happen and try to knock us off our horse or out of alignment or move us away from source. Just stay rooted and grounded in your home and your sovereignty. Pile 1, what will help this connection is to remain optimistic, to remember that there is a practical beginning. There is a seed that can be planted and grow into financial abundance and can be sustainable. So keep your focus on your forms of income. And this is backed by the 10 of Pentacles. So this is just a beautiful confirmation that to get to the 10 of Pentacles, which is a beautiful, stable home life, where all things can grow and be created, where we can launch off, travel, create, and have a place to come home, to nurture, rejuvenate, reflect, to be supported and surrounded by those we love. So 1 pentacle can turn into 10. So just keep going when it comes to work or plans of financial stability. What will help this connection? The Tower again. For me, what I'm feeling about the tower showing its face twice here is that you have to be adaptable in this connection. Expect the unexpected, so to speak. Be able to remove yourself when you need to, be able to maneuver around obstacles, to see them as challenges and not setbacks. Be resilient, persevere, and yes, speaking of that, the Knight of Pentacles shows up. You're gonna take tower moments in life. You're gonna take hits that seem unfair, that are unplanned. However, sometimes you just need to keep going. Baby steps. That's why the turtle wins the race, not the hare. And this is the turtle here, trucking along, taking hits, taking different paths, taking the long road, paving their own path, and having grit and determination and willpower to just carry on. So keep doing that. That'll help this connection. What'll also help this connection is a little mystery. Maybe it's time to go within and do some deep reflection, especially in the nighttime. Start understanding the phases of the moon and how they affect your emotional well-being. And this is backed by the Page of Pentacles, so we have a lot of pentacles in this reading, and now we have the Page, promising us again another offer. Maybe you could offer this connection something tangible. You can offer one of your gifts, whether that's your energy, time, money, material goods, business advice, management. Pile 1, 5 of Cups. How can this help the connection? So, facing your losses in life with dignity, sending out forgiveness to those who have hurt you, including yourself. This is a sad card, usually of grief, of loss, especially on the emotional, romantic plane. However, there is beauty in pain, and if it's faced appropriately, there are valuable lessons to be learned about yourself and about others and about the world we live in. So, honoring your grieving process will help this connection. And this is backed by the 9 of Cups, which is basically wish fulfillment, feeling emotionally stable within oneself. So even when you do have a loss, whether that's in a connection or just something that emotionally was fulfilling to you and ended, you're still able to have emotional health, so to speak, and even in times of hardship, because you understand that all things come to pass and come again. And you just try to stay on top of the wheel. You try to stay above water, even during the lowest of tides and the lowest of times for yourself. So being your own emotional support is going to help this connection, Pile 1. And let's look at your oracle cards. This is your first card here. Reveal the Peacock Beauty, number 24. The beauty of the peacock is breathtaking, with stunning lush color unfolding in graceful and proud display. You too are a great beauty, beloved. Within you resides a glorious divine being of beautiful light, with an ability to create as your divine birthright. The peacock beauty speaks to you of your creative energies rising to sublime, inspired new levels as you are accessing the power of your throat chakra for higher creation. Your intentions, decisions, and particularly your words are becoming more powerful. Enjoy the wise use of this growing creative potency to express the beauty within you, asking for divine blessings on all your plans, projects, and words. Wow. It's beautiful, and she's playing the harp. That speaks for itself, Pile 1. Let's look at your other oracle card. Consciousness. Let's read about that. Attunement to realms of higher intuition, creativity, and intellect may denote a teacher of science, arts, or wisdom-based traditions. And your last oracle card, Peace, which is a power card. So Pile 1, with the Tower twice, the Moon, 5 of Cups, there are some setbacks to this connection. However, with the right attitude, energy, focus, a peaceful energy, a peaceful being, understanding your worth, and expanding your consciousness, understanding your sovereignty, remaining resilient, and I think most of all, finding happiness within yourself, for yourself, by yourself. And that's really going to help this connection, Pile 1. I hope that helped. And I might leave a song in the description box for you, Pile 1. It might have a message for you. All right, let's move on to Pile 2. Okay. Let's see if we can get it over here. Pile 2, if you chose this lovely crystal, this reading's for you. We'll start with the Tarot Pile 2. And we're asking, how can you help this connection, pile 2? How can you help this connection, pile 2? Wow. Beautiful depiction of the Emperor. Perfect depiction, actually. Resilience, amazing memory, beautiful hearts, king and boss of their jungle, their environment, caring, they care for each other. So be like this elephant in this Emperor card, pile 2. Care for others, because you have leadership qualities, you have natural power within you, and you want to use this for good, and you can. So focus on your world right now and how you can help and serve others. And this is backed by the Queen of Pentacles. She is probably the most generous queen in the tarot. She's abundant. So focus on your world, your home life, surrounding yourself by beauty and things that bring joy and practicality to your daily routines. Pile 2, what's going to help this connection is if you face your fears in this connection. They may not even be rooted in this connection, but there seems to be anxieties, maybe insomnia, worry, like overall stressy vibe here. So it's important that you manage your stress, especially your mental stress. It's a very difficult card, so seek the help and healing you need, and most of all, be kind to yourself and forgiving to yourself. And this is backed by the Two of Pentacles. Maybe you're juggling too many things, or maybe you're not juggling them in the best way for yourself, in the healthiest way for yourself. Maybe you're juggling too much and you need support, and that's what's creating a lot of anxiety. So know how to delegate your needs appropriately in your life. And this will help the connection, pile 2. Pile 2, you have Six of Swords. This card is another card of the sword suit, and it's telling you, asking you, suggesting to you that you move away from anything that triggers you mentally, puts you into a negative thought pattern, or puts you in some kind of a mental loop that seems to just be repeating, maybe not helping. Moving away from people, places, and things that startle your emotions, that rock your boat, so to speak. Keep things smooth sailing emotionally and mentally. If that means going within or seeking counseling or whatever you do, journaling, art, music, talking, cooking, but you need to calm yourself, and that's going to help this connection. And this is clarified and backed by the Ace of Wands. So there's a lot of passion in this connection, and maybe it's too much at times. Maybe it burns too hot, too quick, burns out just as fast. So maybe you're just learning to temper when too much is too much excitement, too much stimulation, and just knowing when to remove yourself from things that are stressing you out. Pile 2, 7 of Pentacles. Investing in your life, areas of your life, whether that be your job, your home, your craft, your family, stick to your commitments, stick to the people, places, and things that have helped you in your life. So hold on to your commitments. And this is backed by the Star card. If you stick to the things that have stuck to you, there is going to be a lot of healing. You're going to feel restored energetically, emotionally, mentally. That's what healing does. It also brings you optimism. So yeah, just stick to your commitments and you'll start to see the benefit of that in many ways. Oh, this is a beautiful 2 of Cups. Remain vulnerable with this person if you have the opportunity. Remain open, forgiving. The 2 of Cups is a very loving, enduring connection between two people. And it is backed by the Queen of Swords here. So there is a love, a closeness in this connection, and there's also a need for appropriate boundaries, respect. So as long as, the closeness is there, and it's just reminding you that the respect is important as well. So remember your own boundaries and their boundaries, Pile 2, and that'll help this connection. Let's look at this Oracle card for you, Pile 2. Wow, Mother Fierce 18. Let's read about that. Oops, let's see. There it is. I like the orange and yellows and reds in this card. Mother Fierce is your guardian. Nothing can penetrate the passionate fire of her fearless love. Your safety is assured, beloved. In the midst of any apparent challenge or threat, no matter how frightening it may seem, and no matter how insecure you may feel about taking a step on your spiritual path into more power, know that you are safe, you are protected, you are loved. So with all these beautiful cards in your spread, do remember you are protected by this Mother Fierce energy. We all are. And so are you right now. And if you need to lean on this, then do so. because the Nine of Swords is not a fun mental place to be in. Next Oracle card, pile 2. Oh, we have animal allies. I'm picking that up from the Queen of Pentacles as well. I feel like the Queen of Pentacles has animal familiars around her as well. So let's read about the animal allies. It's a very beautiful card. Beloved companions and guides, connection, compassion, and innate wisdom are internal anima that directs the unconscious through instinct and intuition. So just like animals, we have instinct. Our instinct can be called our intuition. So with the Six of Swords and the Nine of Swords here, it's important that you listen to your intuition, and I think you can quite clearly with the Queen of Swords present. The archetype is very intuitive. And you have a water oracle card, spring, it's an earth card, it's beautiful. So yeah, there's growth here with the Ace of Wands, the spring card. We've got love. Just focus on your life right now. Understand that you're protected. Lean into your instincts if you need to. Stick to your commitments, and hope will be restored in your life. Okay, pile 2? I hope that helped. And I might leave a song for you, and I'll put that in the description box if I do. Okay, pile 2? Thank you. Moving on to pile 3. Chose this beautiful stone pile 3. This is your reading. Put it right there. We'll start with the tarot pile 3. And we're asking, how can pile 3 help this connection? How can they help this connection? How can pile 3 help this connection about the person they're asking about? Justice. Powerful with the owl. Well, it's time to lean on your wisdom from past experiences. Make sure you're being fair and honest. Patient if need be, and if you need to talk to others and get opinions, make sure you trust those people, and because there is a need for a balance in karma right now, and that's what's happening. It's a balancing of karmic energies. And this is backed by the Emperor, another major arcana. So make sure things are in order in your world, that your routines and systems are running smoothly. Because I'm not sure if there's like a legal matter going on here or not. In the 3D, there's definitely a karmic situation going on in the 5D. Wheel of Fortune, another major arcana. So I think timing is important here. I think knowing when to be patient or when to act, when to manifest or when to wait. Keeping an eye on timing. And this is backed by the Six of Pentacles. Also on how you give and take, how you receive, also how you give in this connection. There's going to be times where you need to allow this person to give to you. And then there needs to be times where your person allows you to give to them. And she has the scales too, just like Justice. So yeah, this has to do with reciprocity and appropriate timing. You have the Page of Swords with the cockatoo. So communication is important here. Not only what you say, but how you say it. So choose your words wisely. Try not to come off too all-knowing or aggressive. And this is backed by the Chariot. So be aware of how you speak, because even if your intention is one way, if someone interprets it differently, it can cause issues in the subconscious that will reemerge into the consciousness at a later time, or maybe even right then. I'm thinking of like a knee-jerk reaction from someone based on maybe not thought out words. So maybe like careless words were said, and then you get this like knee-jerk emotional reaction from them, and you don't really even know where it came from. And I feel like the Chariot is kind of a part of that energy, because it deals with your consciousness and your subconsciousness. Things that you know about yourself and things that sometimes surprise you about yourself, your darker nature. So be careful with what you say and how you say it in this connection. And yeah, now we're stepping up with this progression. Same suit, we're now on to the Queen. The Queen of Swords knows exactly what to say and when to say it. In fact, the Queen of Swords doesn't have to say much, and even her silence echoes and speaks in volumes. I think maybe her silence is her loudest language. So know where you stand with this person, and know where you stand with yourself, and what you will and will not allow. And that will help this connection. And that's backed by another Queen here. This might be a twin flame pile. When you assert your truth and you know who you are, and you're unapologetic about that, there will be an emotional breakthrough in this connection. Because respect is an important part of a connection, and once the respect is there, it's like the foundation, or the channel or canal that the emotional energy can flow through. So be confident in your discernment, and That will allow the emotions to flow in this connection. Another major arcana with the Hierophant. Pile 3. Remain wise. If you need to lean on or into a spiritual community, or maybe you need to share your gifts of wisdom to other people or communities, but keep a spiritual perspective in this connection, basically at all times. And this is backed by the Four of Pentacles. So maybe taking a more spiritual approach privately, maybe you can have your own spiritual practice that is your own thing, that you don't really disclose to many people, and it helps it to keep the energy sacred that way. Maybe that could help the connection. And your Oracle card, pile 3. Beautiful. Number 1, Bamboo Moon. That just sounds nice. Bamboo Moon. Let's read about that. That's my dog barking. Sorry about that. Bamboo Moon. Did you know that there are no mistakes in the universe, and all events, circumstances, relationships, and situations are unfolding in perfection with the timing and intelligence of the divine plan? Any apparent delay is in your favor. If something is happening for you right now, then that is perfect too. Divine timing is perfection. It is safe to trust this now. And we're talking about the Wheel of Fortune and justice being divine timing at play here. So that's really nice confirmation. And your next Oracle card, pile 3. The Ram. Okay, so let's read about the Ram. Strength, leadership, ambition, a fiery nature and strong will, can also be a symbol of sacrifice. All right, well, with the Ram here and the Hierophant, so be strong and confident in your beliefs and what you stand for and your truth and your boundaries. That's going to be attractive to your person. Allow karma to play out whatever needs to play out. Balance the scales. And be patient. Let's look at this Water Oracle card, pile 3. It's a healing card, the Right Brain Hado, creativity. So that's really cool. Maybe creativity is your spiritual practice, and it's really good for anyone and everyone to exercise the right brain. So that's what's coming through for you, pile 3. I hope that helped. And I'm thinking about leaving a song, and if I do, I'll put it in the description box, and maybe it has a message for you. All right, pile 3, thank you. Moving on to our last pile, pile 4. Okay. Pile 4, if you chose this beautiful rose quartz crystal, it's for you. We'll start with the tarot cards. And we're asking, how can pile 4 help this connection? How can pile 4 help this connection about the person they're asking about. Okay, so the Fool. Well, this little character in this card looks really cozy. However, the shell is starting to crack open and it's time to wake up. So wake up in this connection, pile 4. Smell the roses, smell the coffee. It's time to start a new journey in this connection. It's time to break the status quo in your life in general or in this connection. So lighten your energy. Pile 4, the Fool is backed by the 9 of Wands, which is kind of like the wounded warrior. Like, will life get any better or easier kind of card. Been through a lot, still holding on, still hanging in there. Well, this new beginning is what you need in this connection, big time. It's going to help release some of that burden and be healing. Okay, pile 4, you have the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is a person of very high intellect. They can be a researcher or a specialist. They lean on their intellect and it serves them very well. They are masters of the third eye, so foresight, insight. They can see into the future. And it's asking you to use discernment in your life, pile 4, and to remove anything that is creating drag or weight in your life, that is making your load too heavy. You need to cut it loose. And what will help that is to allow yourself a new perspective on things in your life that aren't serving you too well. Just take inventory of your emotional well-being, your mental well-being, and start thinking about those people, places, or things. And if they don't bring you joy, if they bring you heaviness in your heart or your mind or your gut, it's time to release them. So try to have a new perspective on the old you so you can make room for the new you. And the King of Swords is great at helping us with that. So we have the Chariot, pile 4, for how you can help this connection. Keep moving forward, keep being determined. Be aware of your instinctual nature, your primitive nature, your habits, your weaknesses. Don't be afraid to travel, get outside of your comfort zone. Push your life forward at this time, and that will help this connection. And that is backed by the Hermit, so maybe you have spent time inside yourself and inside your home, learning about new things, learning about yourself, learning about this connection. But with the Chariot, it's saying you have the knowledge, so move forward with it and put it into action, because that's important. And then you have another major arcana, and this is such a beautiful card, and to see a jellyfish on there, wow. So be your own star, be your own hero, pile 4. Lighten your load, cut things out that are dragging you down, weighing you down, keeping you down. Move forward with willpower and determination, and this will renew hope in this connection. This will give it new lungs, so to speak. it's backed by the Queen of Wands. Which is beautiful because the star is a beautiful sign of hope after hard times. And the Queen of Wands is just a woman or a man or a person, no gender specific. It's just an individual that can really get things done, that really makes an entrance, that really makes a difference, that really inspires the people. And that's what the star is. It's an inspiration to the people. So be your own hero, and this will make you very magnetic, attractive, desirable. The Five of Pentacles. Okay, what's going to help this connection is, and it's backed, I just noticed it's clarified by another 5. So 5 is the number of change. So what's going to help this connection is you need to be able to see the good even in bad or rough times in your life. You need to remain optimistic even when people are being competitive or unfair to you. They don't have your best interests in mind. If you feel kind of downtrodden and metaphorically beaten by these wands in life, you know, like you feel like you've taken a loss in life and then other people are kind of like kicking you while you're down, so to speak, not literally. You gotta get up. You gotta be like the underdog, right? That's why I named this channel Underdog Tarot, because you gotta be like the underdog. And even when no one believes in you or wants to take a chance with you or bet on you, you're gonna do it. You're gonna persevere. You're gonna prove them all wrong by just becoming successful. And you're gonna move on with your life, and you're going to become an inspiration to others. Let's look at your Oracle card, pile 4. 8 Immortals, number 9. Let's read about that. Okay, pile 4. The message you have been receiving, that are unconditionally loving, fearless, and encouraging of you to grow and be your true self, are from your higher guidance. The 8 Immortals and other beings of the divine light and the divine love are guiding you. It is safe to follow these messages now. Doing so will bring you greater joy. So maybe you've been receiving downloads from the divine telling you to move forward in your life like the Chariot suggests, and that you're backed and blessed. Pile 4, that's great. Time to shine like the star. And your other Oracle card, Nocturnus. It's beautiful. Of the night, a place of dreams and unconscious activity, that which cannot be seen by the naked eye, mysterious and astrological influences. So yeah, this might be happening in your dreams. You might be getting these downloads from these benevolent forces that are backing you up, supporting your growth, supporting your dreams. You might remember these dreams, or they may just be downloaded to you in your dreams. But with the star and the dreaming card, yeah, it's time to be your own hero. Believe that you have the knowledge to shine and move forward, and that'll help this connection. And then you have a water oracle card. Respect. Lovely. That's a power card. Respect yourself, your purpose, your place in this world, other people. And you will get respect from others. If you give it, you'll get it. And the King of Wands is all about respect. So once you learn how to respect yourself deeply, understand your nature, your dark and your light, move forward, put that into action, other people are going to respect you, including the person you're asking about. All right, pile 4, I hope this helped. I'm thinking about putting a song for you in the description box.